And we are back on another episode of El Sampler Pod. We are in that spooky season, so I had to carve out a pumpkin. You know that I don't know if you can see it correctly because of the candle, but that is the Mandalorian helmet. It's just saying. But anyways, this is your boy JJ. You got Javi over here. What's good?
Hey, same old, bro. Let's go.
Hey man, we got a fire episode of Smackdown, which was nuts from start to finish. Finally, it was worth the wait, and I have all my thoughts put together, and I think we're ready to talk about it. Go ahead, start it off.
Let's go. So, first things first, Roman Reigns came out. So he's out of hibernation. Seems like his hibernation cycle is different than Bear's. So he's finally made it back, which was cool. I don't like him being out for that long, but hey, it is what it is.
I think it helped him.
Impact. At least it made an impact. Yeah. So then Cena
the
came out.
Crowd reaction was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, Cena came out. Roman interrupted him with Heyman and Solo. Cool thing. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman need to have an ad with Just for Men. Because Paul Heyman, the last few weeks, like his hair is just like white as Santa Claus. Roman Reigns had the gray, came back looking like he was 10 years younger. Yeah, and Paul Heyman just like, doing his whole.
He was happy, bro. He was happy that the tribal chief was back.
My tribal chief. Oh my God. And the proud look in his face. Like he looked like a proud mom. That's what he looks like every time he looks at Roman Reigns, which is just gold.
Oh, that pass.
So
whenever he handed him the microphone.
Yeah. And then, Cena's talking. Apparently Roman thinks that Cena's going to challenge him for the title, but no. Cena's like, oh no, I have somebody that deserves it.
No.
I haven't earned it yet. I haven't earned it yet.
And I acknowledge you.
Yeah,
he said that.
But
he said that.
Kind of but it's kind of in a condescending way, Cena.
He still said I acknowledge you.
But anyways, Cena como arroz blanco, quiere estar metido en todo. But so then he says, yeah, somebody that deserves it is LA Knight. LA Knight's music hits, bro. That place was going to blow up, bro. His music. Like you said before, it's nice. It's really good. Like it gets people pumped.
Goes hard.
Yeah.
Now I listen to it in the car and with my headphones, bro. Whenever I'm going for a walk, like legit. That's my ringtone. Also,
you see JJ
it goes hard.
Going for a walk, he's like, yeah.
Yeah. My neighbor says good morning. Yeah.
No, he's walking in the park. Somebody shows up. Hey, so look at the. Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you. Nah. Is your kid using the swings? Nah. But anyways, man, it was crazy, honestly, because I told my wife, she was like, why LA Knight? Like, you know what I mean? Because she even didn't see him on the same level as Roman Reigns. I'm like, technically they're not. It's just LA Knight has forced his hand on how popular that he has become. So he's forcing his hand
guy right now.
Yeah, so it's kind of like you have to, and you have that opportunity there. So might as well take it. It doesn't change the fact that LA Knight, it's mid as fuck in the ring.
He's what, like 40?
You know what I mean?
He's what, like 40 already?
He's
like
40.
This is his shot.
Yeah, he's 40. Yeah,
this is his shot. Like that's it.
Yeah.
If he doesn't make it now, game over.
And I love him. I love LA Knight. However,
bro, we were
on that train from the beginning.
Bro, I can guarantee we were one of the first podcasts that actually talked about him because we've been talking about him ever since he was in NXT. Yeah.
So yeah, don't hop on that train now. Don't hop.
Everybody
on that
did.
Train. Yeah, but bro, the fact that Roman Reigns was like, who is this? I don't know if you were reading his lips. But whenever like the whole music and the crowd was going,
it's the little things. It's the little
things.
It's like I was talking about Paul Heyman's hair. Those are the little things that make the bloodline. It's the attention to detail. It's the attention to detail. That's what makes a storyline great. And the cool thing about Roman, I will admit to this. There's a different air to the show when he's around. It feels special, I guess.
I was just about to ask you that.
It feels different. It feels serious. Like it's like, oh, something's gonna happen. It's like,
and it was good, like legit.
Yeah.
All the chemistry stuff that happened in the ring, and all that stuff, it was good. And like
I would,
my wife
yes
was
and
like,
no, yes and no. I
the
tend to disagree a little bit. I think John Cena was trying to get too much involved. Like he was trying to pull a Hogan,
yeah.
which is like somebody wins, okay, let me go up to them and let me lift their hand so they could, bro. Like if I was LA Knight, I would tell him, bro, like it's my time. Stop. I respect you and I appreciate you, but stop.
I kind of like tunnel vision into just Roman and LA Knight.
But you almost
there,
can't.
You know what I mean?
Like it bothered me.
You can't because you got that Fruity Pebble wearing ass shirt, dude, in the background.
But first of all, why did John Cena even have to come out? John Cena was completely irrelevant in that first segment. It's cool, yeah. You have John Cena, and if you have John Cena at your disposal,
Roman said it. He said, "You're only here because I wasn't here." And you can't be at Hollywood.
No, and that's cool because then John Cena used to tell that to The Rock, and now Roman's probably going to go to Hollywood next, and who knows who's going to say, hey, 2 years from now, hey, you Hollywood.
He was probably recording a movie.
Which I hope so because come on.
He should be in Lobo. He should be Lobo from DCU.
He'd be better than Jason Momoa. He's in better shape, and I think he looks cooler than Jason Momoa. Yeah. Plus the fact he's already Aquaman. He's already a damn mermaid. Yeah. He's already Little Mermaid.
He's a heel. He's a natural heel. Like he would look dope as Lobo, bro. But anyways, go ahead.
You have and then you have Rock come on show up as Black Adam. He's like, get out of here. But so that's my only complaint about that segment. John Cena was literally in the way. Like I don't think there's any real purpose to him other than to just get the cheap pop when he first came out. That's
all it is. It's kind of like to get the crowd going, I guess.
But it was unnecessary. I want to see LA Knight go against Roman Reigns, and if he's going to face him, if he deserves to face him, which as much as I like LA Knight, I don't think so. It's like because even in the ring, which I think, and we'll talk about
Roman
that a
is
little bit later.
Carry.
No. The thing is, I don't know if he can carry a match like that with another guy like that. That's my, and we can talk about that in a little bit. But I think that's why they had the main event. That's why I think they had it. They're testing LA Knight to see if he could actually hang. That's what I think is the thing. Because if he can hang Solo and Roman have a similar style to a certain extent, because it's more of a powerhouse style. It's not like Jimmy or Jay, which are more like the high flyers, especially Jay, and could do more moves than Roman. Right? Roman's more about heavy-handed, just bam, just one hit and you're down.
The beautiful uppercuts.
Yeah, so I... Shut up. Pause. Yeah. The uppercuts are good, though. The only one that does it just as good as him is Kane. But that's a whole nother ball. Not even Taker. But I do think that's what they were trying to do with that. They were trying to test him out. And I don't know if I love LA Knight. Don't get me wrong.
Too. I know.
But I don't know if he's ready. Because even in Cody's, as much as we're not big fans of Cody, and dude in the ring is great. Like, we got to admit, like, he's really good in the ring.
He knows with Brock Lesnar, unfortunately.
Regardless, he's a really, we've never questioned that if he's a good in-ring. His character's always been kind of weird, or at least before he came back. Well, even now. But at least you know in the ring, he's going to be good. It's like Randy Orton. Randy Orton, no matter what he does, is going to be slow, just like a snake or whatever it is. But in the ring, he's going to look like $1 million. And he's going to make you look like $1 million. AJ Styles, another guy. He's going to make you look like $1 million. He can't talk worth a lick, but he's always going to make you look good. So that's where I don't know if LA Knight can do that. And Roman, and as good as he is, Roman, in my opinion, he's kind of like that John Cena type guy. He's a better wrestler than Cena. But I think he's kind of like in the same vein of Cena, that he does better when he has somebody that's amazing next to him. It's like, for example, Roman against Daniel Bryan. I don't think you're going to top that ever, period, in Roman's career. In terms just in-ring, forget about the story, whatever. In-ring, nah, you ain't gonna get anything better than that. Just because Daniel, he's probably Roman, I don't know who calls the match, but you could tell that Roman, one, will probably respect Daniel Bryan. so he's going to follow his lead if he has to. 2, Daniel's going to sell for him. He's going to make him look like $1 million, and he knows what to do in the ring. He knows ring placement and everything. While LA Knight, he's mid at best. Like, he's not that good in the ring. And I don't see him. I see him as a very good mid card guy. I don't see him as a top guy right now, and his time is running out. Yeah. That's my biggest issue.
Hey, like I love LA Knight and things like that. We've been rooting for him from the beginning, but
not to be champion.
not to be the universal champion.
Yeah, it's like being US champion. No, it's like being US champion.
US champion, IC champion. You know what I mean?
That's it.
But,
that's a ceiling.
Yeah. NXT champion.
Yeah, but it's like all of a sudden he shows up. Yeah. He's never had a title, and he's like going against Roman right in the first try.
But I know,
and he's not Logan Paul, which has this huge following either. So
now we'll get into more details of that whenever we actually get to the match. Mm-hmm. Unless you want to you want to jump back and forth.
We'll talk about that a little bit later because there's a tag team that I am happy that they're back.
Pretty deadly,
effing deadly, bro.
With the super crop disco tops, ball.
Bro, super crop tops.
Oh my god, the disco ball. The fact the intro whenever they came out,
but it's so good.
Whenever they came out in the wheelchair, what's his name? Elton Prince comes out in the wheelchair.
Bro, I need that shirt. And then Elton Strong, I need that shirt.
You need to be Elton Strong, and then he's just trying to get out the chair, and then he gets out the chair. Oh my god, bro!
That was gold. That's gold. That's a good tag team. They need to be tag team champions.
Great.
They are the type of guys that you want as tag team champions, and you want to see their asses get whooped week over week. And it's they're and the thing is in ring, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Like they're amazing. And
they're from UK. They're from the NXT UK. Bro.
Yeah, but I thought they were Australian, but I know they were in NXT.
Well,
UK, I think are they Australian?
I don't know. I'll look it up later.
Yeah. And plus, I like Elton Prince's name, like Elton John and Prince, so it's perfect. Like it's. Honestly,
I used to hate them before, and then I started watching their rings. I hated them because of their gimmick. I thought the gimmick was stupid. You know what I mean? Like I just felt like Vince was throwing his bullshit out there like he normally does, like with the NXT chick that she's like a fucking lawyer or whatever.
Oh, with Kiana
James.
Kiana James.
I think that. Yeah. So I just thought it was because of that. So then I started watching their matches, and I'm like, yo, these guys are really good.
I think they're one of the few people that actually are going to do better in the main roster than they did in NXT. And in NXT, they accomplished great things, and they trusted them because they gave him the title. They even unified the title
for
and everything.
While.
Yeah,
for a while.
But they're one of the few acts that hopefully it's not like Elias, but kind of the same thing. But I think they're suited more for the main roster than they are for NXT. Like they're just big characters. Like it's fun, and I think you need somebody like that. It's just fun. In the end of the day, like you don't like them, but you're like, they're cool.
Slow motion. The slow motion,
bro. No,
that you can. By the way, the slow motion is only on TV. Like
it just, bruh.
Somebody really thought that it was legit. Like they're going in slow motion. I'm like, no. Like in real life, it's like actually normal speed.
I know wrestling is not necessarily the highest form of entertainment, but god dang, bro. Bro. I mean, if that person really meant it, they got an echo in their head, literally.
Yeah, but they're great, man. The match was good. I love the finish, like how he faked an injury, how Elton Prince faked an injury, and he kept faking it. And Rich Holland, and
then you had the referee. The only thing that I criticize about that, she should have just thrown the X's up or something. That would have been good. Like just like, hey, and then he's like, no, I can go, and then boom. Gets Rich Holland. That would have been the only thing, but it was fantastic. The other thing that bothers me is that why the hell did they put him against them, risking another injury? He just came back from
squash the feud. I think.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even taken the risk, bro. Rich Holland's there. It's like Nia Jax. Yeah, when she's around, you don't know.
He's worse. She
broke somebody's neck. At least Nia Jax almost didn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
Because Ridge Holland,
He almost killed Big E.
yeah, that's hard to do. He's a big dude.
Yeah. But hey, man, we are happy that he's back. I mean, that they're back.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it kind of sucks that right now, quote unquote, you have the Bloodline holding the tag titles. I say Bloodline because of Jey Uso. So, like, the tag titles are being clamped down by the main guys, you know what I mean? And then possibly by what we will talk next. But it kind of sucks that they don't split these titles, because if they split the titles, definitely Pretty Deadly is the best tag team right now in SmackDown.
Oh,
Hands down.
They're great. They're freaking amazing.
Yeah.
I love
Honestly,
them. They
I'm
should
going to
win.
go as far as to say that they're the best tag team in both brands right now. Because Jimmy and Jay are not together. So technically they're not a tag team.
That was my caveat. I was going to say, as long as you don't count them.
They're not together. I said right now. So, yeah.
No, that's good. That's cool. Then we had the return of the Puerto Rican. Carlito Caribbean Cool. I spit in the face of those who are not cool.
Damn, bro. He came back just to get his ass whooped. By Bobby Lashley.
Now he does look jacked though.
Oh yeah.
Like,
He's swole.
Bro, he's like probably like 2 months after he has to go to the to do the blood test and stuff. It's like, why does he look so thin? Like, what happened?
Sir,
can't do steroids no more.
Stuff in your bloodstream, sir. So yeah, but
and then he's pointing his finger at Lashley. But even though
pero mira ese cabrón. Yeah, facts. But Bobby Lashley, oh my god, like I want to give him the pass because he's a heel now. But he's so
needs
fucking
MVP.
bad.
He
He's
needs
so
MVP.
bad on the microphone.
Bro, he needs MVP.
Whenever
I can understand what they're trying to do, but
dude, whenever they the Street Profits were holding Carlito, that he said, yeah, bring him up. I'm just like, bro. Like, I understand that you're reading a script, bro, but don't be reading the script as you're saying it, like, right there. You know what I mean? Like, it looked like the man took a
somebody
second.
else's lines.
Yeah, the man took a second to look at the TV to see what he was supposed to say and then said it. I'm just like, what?
I could just see Triple H like, oh no.
Oh, my God.
Why
we gave him airtime?
Why are we doing this?
Yeah. So then,
hey, do you have get MVP on the line, please? We need him now.
We need him. ASAP. ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I know, and now they're trying to get the blood profits, the Street Profits, to Bloodline, but they try to get him into the whole thing being heels. I still don't buy it. Them as heels, they are not heels at all. It does not work.
Just because you're wearing sunglasses and suits don't mean shit.
Exactly. It doesn't. Even Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley's not really like a baddie, like a heel. Exactly. But it's kind of like Brock Lesnar. He's a heel, but he doesn't cheat. He just whoops ass. That's all he does. So you can't really blame him for that.
Him in the same category.
Brock's not
is
very
great
good
as a heel and is great as a babyface. Cowboy Brock was probably the best thing that he's ever done.
Well, and that's the only time he's ever been halfway decent on the mic. Because he's just saying random shit. Like, he's not even going by a script. He's just...
With his voice.
Yeah.
Huh? With his voice. With his high-pitched voice.
Ah!
Sorry,
Mr. Lesnar.
I still want to say
Mr.
shit
Lesnar, you have a very manly voice, sir. You have a very manly voice. You almost sound like Darth Vader. Or Mufasa. Yeah. Sorry, sir. Sorry.
Mufasa, specifically. But,
hey, he's not behind me, right?
No, you're good.
All right, cool.
He ain't there.
So I make sure, man.
But yeah, man, Bailey. So then Bailey got involved because Damage Control. I mean, LWO and Selena were asking
for like half an hour.
Carlito. If he was okay. Carlito was literally still laying on the floor after a commercial break, and
the slowest people ever.
Yeah, and then Bailey just started doing some smart remarks to Selena, and then they were like, "Oh, you guys can have a match. You can have a match. player." And then,
Bro,
yeah, they had Selena Vega versus
now that you
Bayley.
say that, could you imagine if Jericho came back as a general manager? That would be amazing. That would
You
be
just
great.
made the list.
Bro.
Stupid idiot. So then Bailey ended up winning with a little interference from EO, and then Bailey ended up hitting her with the rose plant. Is that what it's called? Rose plant?
Yes. Rosemont.
So yeah, but the match was actually good. They were doing good. The only thing sloppy was the 219 or the 119.
Bro, what did Corey Graves say? He said like 4.5 or something like that.
Yeah, the
I was like,
four.
God
Yeah,
damn,
yeah,
bro.
the 419 or
like-
something like that. Yeah,
he didn't care. He was like guns blazing. He's
it
like,
looked so like I'm sorry.
No, and then the
Selena.
second
I'm
one
sorry,
was even
Selena.
worse.
The pod loves you, but it looked bad. You gotta.
no, we
girl,
love
gotta
you.
work
We
on that.
love you. Tú eres
Yeah.
boricua, chancletas y toda la jodienda. But bro,
Yeah.
like it doesn't look credible because she doesn't have enough speed or enough weight to pull it off. Like honestly, it doesn't look good because at least Ray, even
in
though
slow
Ray
motion.
sometimes looks pretty bad, but hers looks like in slow motion. And it seems like nothing really happened. And you're really gonna do that to Bailey? She's like 3 times bigger than you. That ain't gonna work.
Cause she thick.
Pause.
It's like,
Well,
she
not
ain't
pause.
even.
That's actually
She
good.
she ain't even fall back, bro. Like, come on, you gotta put some more up into it.
she's kind of like.
I just thought it was hilarious.
Bailey just absorbed her. She's like,
Yeah.
like what?
I just thought it was hilarious whenever Corey Graves is like, "Oh my God, how can you not love Dakota Kai? She's always so happy on the ring."
And you know what? But that is true. Ever since
But
she
it's
came
true,
back,
yeah.
I like her. I didn't like her
Yeah.
before or anything. Now it's like she's really cool. Actually, you know what? She might be better off as a manager
mentioned it.
than
I
she
told
is
you
as a yeah. But she might be better as a manager than an actual wrestler, just for her attitude. And I'm not saying that she sucks in the ring or anything like that because people are gonna start saying, "Oh, you're saying that Dakota Kai." No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that what she's doing right now, that's working.
Yeah.
That's really working, and I'm glad that she's being able to work and have a good job while she's injured, because she's still not 100%. So I'm glad they're bringing her into the fold and they're getting her ready. So when she's gonna wrestle or whatever, she has something. I don't want her to be like Paige was with Bad or whatever it was. That was terrible. When she was like that manager
I don't
or
even
whatever it
remember
is.
that shit.
Yeah, that was like her, Charlotte, and somebody else. It lasted like 2 months, I think. So I don't want something like that either.
I'm glad
So,
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably after you had your root canal done. But anyways.
I don't remember shit. But,
Exactly.
But now, moving on to a very interesting promo, a backstage promo section, man. This was awesome. I loved it. Roman and Jimmy were having a conversation about whether Jimmy thought that he was the quarterback. Like he was the main guy.
Second
'Cause
string.
Jimmy was like,
that was gold.
he's
That
like,
was
look,
gold.
man, I'm just doing audibles and things like that. He's like, so are you the main guy now? He's like, no, I'm just like the second string. And it's like, okay, yo, and bro, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, if we're gonna get more of that Roman and Jimmy conversations, with Solo just being dead ass serious in the background, and Paul Heyman being shit scared, I will love it.
You know what's the only thing
'Cause
I needed?
it was
the
gold.
only thing I needed with this, you know what it was? Sami Zayn. No, Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
gold.
Why aren't you Uzi? Are you feeling Uzi right now?
And then you
So-
just have Jay in the corner laughing because that's all Jay
Yeah.
did. Like no matter
Yeah.
what, Jay's like
Like this
he
brought me
couldn't keep a
back.
straight face at all.
Yeah, this brought me back to those days whenever
Yes,
Sammy
yes.
was with the Bloodline,
Yes.
because it was like
And that's why I think I was
serious
saying
but
that about
comedic.
Sammy. Yes.
Yeah, it was serious but comedic. And then whenever Jimmy is like, he's like, so are you down with that? He's asking Jimmy, and then Jimmy's like, yeah. Don't say that.
Don't say that.
Don't say that. All right.
The little,
I'm like,
and that's what we were talking about.
let's
Those are
go.
the little things. Is it going to make a big deal in big picture? No. But it's like, like
Yeah, and one of the
It
things
worked.
that he did say that's very important that I'm just talking about all the comedy spots is that Jimmy thought that they were supposed to get Jay, like whoop Jay, right? Because since he was on Friday, and then Roman was like, no, he's in the past.
Yeah.
What you guys should be worried about, and what we need is the tag titles, because you should feel disrespected that he has them without us.
And with Cody. And of all
and
people,
with
Cody.
Cody. So I personally don't see Jay and Cody having the titles for like more than 2 months.
I hope not. Actually, there's one thing that came out that I saw on another podcast, 100% Wrestling Podcast. And they're from the San Antonio area, and they were saying that the promos were stating that next week it's going to be Judgment Day against the New Day for the championships. Like a local thing. Even though we know they changed stuff, but it's kind of interesting that it's saying that, because normally, I mean, promos wouldn't go that hard. Like they might say, "Hey, appearances by Judgment Day, by so and so," because they don't want to put like written in stone, like, "Hey, this is gonna happen." Because when you have people wanting to buy a show, you want them to make sure that they get what they paid for. Yeah. So I think it's kind of odd, and I kind of hope so. I want Judgment Day to take it back. I think Judgment Day could do a lot more with those championships than Cody and Jay. It just seems like they're just giving Cody and Jay something to do.
Yeah,
that's it.
No, the one thing that will bother me the most is that I know for a fact that if Jimmy and Solo will have a match against Cody and Jay, unfortunately, Cody and Jay will win.
Why do you say that? Why would you say that? I don't think it's possible.
Because of Super Cody Rhodes and Super Jey Uso. So like realistically, like they will probably have them win. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like,
they are. That's a fact. Like, that's a fact. Because you have
not even to like change the plot. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can't, like you could use it just to change the plot, or split the titles. Split the fucking titles.
Now let's put our tinfoil hat on, right? What if Jimmy is actually in the bloodline and he's going to take out Cody from the inside?
You mean Jay?
Or Jay. What if Jay?
You got the wrong twin, bro. Just like what Roman said. Yeah, Jimmy. I'm Jay. Oh, I didn't even notice.
Exactly. So, but what do you
it doesn't even matter.
No, but what do you think about that? And in that case, I wouldn't mind them being champions for at least a month or two. Just kind of let it draw out, because it seems like they're two buddies.
I was thinking about that too.
They're like in love almost. Like it just seems like they're too happy with each other. Oh yeah, you're my friend. No, you're my friend. Oh, you're my. No, come on, stop the bullshit. Just stop.
It's like that MJF and Adam Cole things.
But there's a reason. That's the only story that AEW is doing well, because they're kind of like, going slow. Finally, the only one. Unless you have Tony Khan doing crazy ass shit, but
stick to the plan.
Exactly. But I think that might be an interesting thing. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't think it's necessarily going to happen, but I think it's pretty interesting, because then you open up the possibilities. Then in that case,
of Cody versus Roman again.
Well, but then of Cody versus Roman, but then Cody could actually earn that win. Because then he's going to have to go against Jay. He's going to have to go against Jimmy. He's going to have to go against Solo. And then he's going to go against the final boss. Yeah. Now it makes sense. And now you have 4 pay-per-views worth of Cody matches. And Roman only has to be in one from now till Mania. Literally.
Besides Survivor Series. Because there has to be a War Games.
But Roman doesn't even have to be in
it. You're right.
So... Because in the end of the day, it's just to have Roman out there. And I'm cool. Don't get me wrong. I want you to, if you're going to pay a lot of money to see the damn show, you want to see Roman Reigns. Yeah. Let's be honest. He's the guy. You want to see him. But in terms of storyline, just plain storyline, he's supposed to be your final video game boss. He's that guy. He's Mr. Bowser. X. He's hiding in the shadows. Yeah. Right? You're supposed to get to him. And that's the problem. Cody just went straight to him first time.
Yeah. And
not his ass whoop, kind of. Yeah.
Bro, it's too easy. He got hurt, man. That shit don't count.
Who? Cody?
Cody, he got hurt, so that it doesn't count. He got injured. That shit don't count as taking a beating. Like,
What do
it
you
can
mean
happen
with-
to fucking
No,
anybody.
What are you talking about? With Sammy or with Seth?
Yeah, because
No, but I'm not talking about Seth. I'm talking about Roman when he went like basically he didn't fight against.
whenever
just
Cody
goes
went straight to Roman.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
so I'm
Cody
so
wins
I'm
the Royal
saying
Rumble,
that.
then he goes straight to Roman. It's like I don't care if he wins the Royal Rumble. I don't care if he wins the Money in the Bank at the same time. But if you're going to make him the guy, there's a big difference between somebody winning the championship for a moment, kind of like Daniel Bryan, that was a moment. Kofi Mania, that was a moment. But if you want your guy to carry the company, that has to be earned. Even like what John Cena was saying, it has to be earned. And that's why I don't think that Cody earned that.
He only had good merch sales for like about a month.
Until LA Knight came in and just whooped his ass.
Exactly. Because Roman was actually carrying the fucking merch sales for God knows how long until Cody Rhodes got that 1 month, and then after that it was LA Knight.
Le comió la nola.
Yeah.
Literalmente.
LA Knight. Bro, which by the way, that Roman shirt, that joint
with the
is
goat?
clean. Yeah. With the
It looks
goat.
like a hip hop thing. Like it looks like some of your.
It's the goat, but then it has the R as the goat. Come on.
Now the one thing is the one thing they have to do. Will they please change Roman's graphic?
Oh yeah.
It's like 3 years old. It's like from when he first turned into Tribal Chief. It's like
They should
like
put,
that
they
shirt's
should,
like 3 years old. Like that shirt, they don't even sell it on clearance anymore.
They should
You
just
should have
put
a.
Isn't it the wreck everyone and leave? I think so.
Or something of excellence. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember.
No, it's not excellent.
Something
I think
like
it's
that.
wreck everyone and leave. But anyways, that shirt was dope.
It's old.
That greatness amongst you. Oh my god.
That's what I think it is. The greatness. That's what I think it is.
No, it
Is this
doesn't say
something-
that.
So, anyways, it doesn't matter. The thing is, like, they haven't sold that shirt for like 3 years. You can probably find that shirt on Temu right now or on Shane or something like that. You're not going to find it on WWE.com.
Or my
And they're
closet.
missing that opportunity because if they're trying to sell his merch, all they have to do is change his shirt. Oh, yeah, but it's expensive. It takes time. They have more than enough damn money, especially right now, to fix that week after week. All they have to do is change the damn graphic of the shirt. Done. It looks a lot better. It's going to look a lot better. I'm not talking about changing the whole graphic of him doing the thing. No, cool. Let it be. But change it. But just change the shirt.
I was gonna
La
say.
pesta.
Yeah.
No, so then, but we're still going to talk about Roman a little bit later. But then we had, was it before Bailey and Zelina? They had their match. Now, the interesting part of that was that Damage Control, they beat up Selena Vega after the match. And who shows up?
The Slender Man.
Why?
Bro,
Why does
did
she
you
have to
s-
pop up
the way
every
that she was
damn
running,
time, bro?
The way that she was running.
She looked like a baby horse.
She looked like she was running on top of glasses. I don't know, like
Parecía pegar con
like,
cabello paso fino.
it looked like her feet were hurting, so she was like, "Shit,
Her
I
knees
forgot."
probably hurt.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, Slender Man, stay backstage. We don't need to see you every fucking week.
We don't
bro.
need you. We don't need you. We don't
Everything
need
was
you.
better whenever you weren't here. Like realistically.
Exactly. It's like you left. Cool. Everything's good. So, and then so she showed up for the save. Obviously, she has to do the whole babyface thing, which is a terrible babyface. She has to be a heel always. Then we had a Triple H with his big announcement. Was that Nick Aldis, also known as Magnus in TNA, also known as Mr. Mickey James. He was the new GM of SmackDown, and he thanked.
Está comiendo bueno.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
That's him. That's his theme song. But
I wouldn't
anyways,
even care either.
so he thanked Adam Pearce, which honestly I really like Adam Pearce. I thought he was trash at first, but
Fuck him.
he's good. No. He's good enough for the role. Like he fits right into the role.
I mean, I could do that role. And I could do the storylines for them while I'm calling the matches.
And then you do it, and then all of a sudden your wife will ask you, "Did you do that?"
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's like,
But anyways, now brilliant move, brilliant chess move. by Triple H or whomever the hell came out with the idea, but I'm going to give credit to Triple H. He brought Dominic out. Why? Because not a lot of people know who Nick Aldis is. So what do? If you want to put him over as a babyface, you just bring Dominic out. And then Triple H is even like, oh, yeah, and I think that some people say that it was pumped in noise.
Yo, whenever Nick Aldis said, I'm a fan of you, of your father.
Oh, and that's a good thing. He's good on the mic and he's good in the ring too. Like, don't sleep on him. He's really, really good.
Now,
he beat Cody for the NWA title too.
Let's go. Fuck him. Now, I did wanted to say, whenever he just kept talking, and then he was like, so the new SmackDown guy that's gonna come out, and then Dominic just interrupts and he's like, nobody cares.
He's so good.
That was so, bro. I busted out laughing, bro.
Tú no quieres meterle con un palo por encima de la cabeza. Like, you just want to literally hit him upside the head with a bat.
He said, nobody cares. Excuse me, but who are you?
Oh, chef's kiss. And even and you knew that
what
it was
was your
good.
name again,
bro? But you knew it was good. It was Triple H. You saw him, and he was like chuckling, like he was like, "Damn, this kid is good." I never. If you would have told
never
me
in a million years, we thought that this would happen because we fucking thought that he should be
$1 million bucks. If you think who's going to be the biggest heel in WWE, one of them would have been Dominic Mysterio. I would have said, "Come on, he's trash."
You're lying.
There's no way. There's no way. Like, he was like the reverse LA Knight for us. Like, we were always like, dude, this guy got to go back to NXT. He's got to go back to the Indies or just get out.
It doesn't change. His wrestling in ring is still ass.
It's not great,
change.
but I don't think it's as bad as it used to be.
Because he's going at a slower pace.
He's doing, but that's fine. That's the WWE way. He's telling he's learning how to tell a story, not necessarily the in ring.
Excuse me.
He's learning how to tell a story, and that's all that matters. Because look at Stone Cold Steve Austin. All he did was
give me a hell yeah.
Was a punch, a kick, a Luthez press, a stunner, 2 fingers, and just very few moves because he was all messed up. He was all messed up. But guess what? He did the best he could. Look at The Rock. The Rock wasn't the best in-ring worker ever. Look at Roman Reigns. Not the greatest in-ring worker, but they have a character that's larger than life. They have that WWE style that tells a story that is entertaining, that people like. It's not just about doing a dream match. That's awesome on the ring, which I appreciate.
A 10 out of 10 match. A 10 out of 5.
Yeah.
Sorry.
7 stars in Japan. But then I don't...
Scoop.
Yeah, like, I like that to watch at that moment. Am I going to watch it again?
No.
Am I going to forget about it?
Story.
Probably.
About the shit talking that's going on in the ring.
It's like Rock against Hogan. Rock against Hogan, them just looking at each other. That moment alone is more than almost any other moment in the history of wrestling. Just by them looking at each other. They haven't even thrown a punch or a kick, nothing.
And we could go back and watch that right now and get
beautiful story. It's beautiful storytelling. That's what it's about. Kind of like what I was saying a little earlier about Paul Heyman. His hair will literally tell you his state of mind throughout the story. Little details, the little things. That's how you tell a damn story. But then Nick Aldis announces that Kevin Owens will go to SmackDown, and then KO stuns Dominic, which was cool. I mean, good ending for that. Now, the question is, where does Sami Zayn stand in the whole thing?
Broken up and alone.
Which actually, now it makes sense why they lost the titles, or they didn't win the titles again. I guess it makes sense. And they're like, okay, well, you're going to separate anyway, so, just put Jay and Jimmy over. Jay and Cody over. Yeah. Sorry, Jimmy. But
I thought it was interesting that Roman Reigns, that they cut to a backstage promo, and it was Roman Reigns kind of like snapping out a little bit, like, you got Kevin Owens on my show. Now you got Jey Uso walking around here with Cody, blah blah blah, and you got this and you got that, and then you even have Jimmy sitting on my couch drinking my water.
Beautiful. That was beautiful, bro.
And then Jimmy
perfect.
playing it off like and then he cleans himself whenever he like
Bro,
spits
but
out
then
a
when he
little bit
leaves,
of water.
he steps
bro.
all over the sofa.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Like I was feeling cringe. And that's perfect. I was like, what is he
10 out of
doing?
10,
It's like your
bro.
kid. When you tell your kid not to do something, and then they do it even worse. You're
and
like,
then they
you just kind of like quit. You're like,
yeah, that's what Roman did, bro. The Roman literally
quit.
did
Like,
that.
that's it.
Whenever
I'm done.
and then whenever he was like, "Come on, Solo, we're leaving," he ain't. And then Roman, stop doing that. I don't know if you read his lips, bro, but he went like this. And he was a stupid idiot, like literally.
he was turning into Jay little by little. He's like, now I get Jay. Now I understand why Jay was so was always in such a
that
bad mental
was
state.
Hilarious, bro.
No, that was good. That was really good. And those are the things that make Roman Reigns great. Not so much as in ring or anything like that. It's just those little things. There's the combination. Obviously, they have Paul Heyman there. They have Jimmy and Jay, which serve a perfect purpose. And also
Jimmy
Solo.
was like, "Are you serious?"
Which Solo's been in the company for a year. I think that's what because I was at the castle. That's what I think it was. Corey Graves was saying, and look at the impact he's had. Like that's either it's well. I mean, it is a product because he had to hang with the big guys. Because talk about trial by fire. Just go there, just fight. Let's see what you can do. He didn't have a chance.
You're literally swimming among white sharks.
Megalodon or something like that. Those prehistoric sharks, because they just threw him out there. And the cool thing about him is that they took away his undefeated streak, but he still looks strong. Like he still looks like that guy that you have to beat to have a chance to go against Roman. So I think that was really good. But then another thing that I will say about Roman that I liked was that by basically him acknowledging him, not in the same way as he expects people to acknowledge him, but he had him saying that he was mad because Kevin Owens was on the show. Right off the bat, he made a contender with a sentence. With a sentence,
True.
He made a contender, somebody that is credible enough to face him, maybe not to win the title, but is credible enough because you can tell he's upset.
I just hope that we don't get it again, man.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen
10 times.
But if Randy Orton doesn't come back, at least now it's gonna be Kevin Owens. Like, there's no question.
Oh my God! Please, for God's sake, please. Just
the
turn
only way
him
that would
heel.
be great is if Kevin
heel.
Owens changes to his old Papa Powerbomb, because I can't stand that stunner. Sloppy.
But it's like I don't want that feud again, man. I'm sorry. Like,
you don't have to have a feud. You just have to have like that's just one of those matches like in between. If you just want to put Roman so he can have a match, and Kevin Owens is going to hurt him, and it's going to look good because Kevin Owens is awesome in the ring, so it's going to look good. Yeah. That's basically the purpose. He's just there as a placeholder, which is unfortunate because I think Kevin Owens, in my opinion, I would like to see him go against Seth Rollins and take away his title. That would be great. I think he's way more credible than Seth Rollins is right now because Seth Rollins to me is a clown right now. But I think that would be much better.
They should have had Sammy go against Seth at some point for the title and then take the title away.
As a heel?
Doesn't matter. I think you could still have like babyface versus tweener because Seth Rollins is like in this Joker stage.
Or like his damn song is pissing me off already. Like it's already been pissing me off for a while, but it's just
like have Jey Uso going against him, but then like Cody Rhodes is like butt buddies with everybody, so it's like
the one that's gonna win the title is gonna be Drew. Drew's the only guy that is credible enough to put enough weight and enough gravitas into that championship where it's gonna feel important.
Yeah, he
can actually carry that title. Because the other guy is Gunther, but obviously Gunther has the IC title, and I don't just leave Gunther in his own little universe. Just let him in his part of the universe. Have people go against him. Cool, he's fine there. Don't mix him up with Seth Rollins and stuff because they're gonna ruin him. Yeah. But I think Drew McIntyre is a credible guy that could take out Seth Rollins credibly, could whoop his ass, and you're like, oh my God, how'd he beat him? No, should be better. Should be better. And he's great in the mic. Yep. He can play babyface or heel, whatever you want to. But him as a I would love to see Drew McIntyre as a ruthless heel. Kind of like what you've always wanted of Roman, which Roman seems like he doesn't do it because he doesn't want to get his hands dirty. Drew McIntyre could be Roman.
Big boss.
Yeah, but Roman, Drew McIntyre could be Roman getting his hands dirty, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
That would work. I think that would be great.
Which it would be great. It would be great. Now, moving on to we got a video package announcing Dragon Lee being on SmackDown, which is good. Dragon Lee is really good, honestly. I hope he doesn't join the LWO. I hope he's by himself, honestly. I don't need any more Spanish people joining the LWO. Break this shit up already.
Unless Carlito betrays Ray, which that would be
great.
Yeah, because I gave up
and
on
then
Santos. I gave up on him. I gave up on Santos.
Yeah.
I'm done.
He's
I'm
too
done
nice.
with him.
Está muy pendejo ese.
Bastante.
So, yeah. And then, anyways, but then moving on to Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes defend their titles against Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. And they took a quick match, and then Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes ended up winning. And then you had the best moment of the night. Whenever you have the Roman Reigns music drop, and then the first people that are coming out are Jimmy and Solo, and they staring at Jey and Cody, and they're face to face.
The stare down,
like a heavyweight UFC fight,
good
or a boxing match.
And the good thing is they didn't even touch nothing
or say
that's there. It was that tension. The tension is better than even action at that point. It's like
I don't know if you noticed, but Jay's body language.
Yeah, which is great. He looked like
he was scared.
Like he's still scared, and that's I will say this. That's one thing I will give Jey credit, because no matter what happens, he's still kind of like, oh shit, that's Roman.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's Roman.
Yeah.
Like, like no matter he's still scared of him. Yeah, he's still scared of him, and he still kind of has a respect, because if we're going by the storyline and everything, if he is a tribal chief, good or bad, he is their tribal chief. So he technically he owes some respect to him regardless of what you're doing.
And then you have Roman come out, and then he just gave a stare down to Cody. He ain't even acknowledged Jey Uso. He ain't even acknowledged that Jey was there. He just looked at Cody and literally told him, "Get out of my show."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you noticed.
I didn't read that.
Yeah, he said, "Get out my show."
Oh damn!
And then, but Cody at first, whenever Roman was walking up to him, like his face said it all. He was scared as shit. Like he had a nervous, scared face, and then he kind of had like the moment of like, I'm standing up to the bully type moment. I'm standing up to everybody's Brock Lesnar. Yeah. So then
he's my Brock Lesnar. Isn't he Roman? No, he's my Brock Lesnar now.
So that happened. But it was great, man. It was great. And this first episode of SmackDown was awesome, especially having Roman back. It definitely, like you said, it makes the vibe of the whole show different.
Yes. Yeah, no, definitely. A couple of things real quick. We know that Nick Aldis gives Charlotte a championship. No, Charlotte yeah. Nick Aldis gave Charlotte a championship match against Io Sky because he said, "Oh, I think that if
nobody wants that,
nobody cares, right?" But anyways, the best thing was when Jade Cargill shows up right next to Charlotte Flair, which I think is the biggest mistake they could have had, because Jade Cargill will make Charlotte look like nothing, honestly. And she's like, "Oh yeah, I am. Oh, I know who you are." And then the look of disgust that Jade had once Charlotte turned around. I don't know if you've seen that, but I saw that on because I happened to pause it at that moment, and I was like her face looked like she was like trash. Like no, not even mean, but like basura. Like I love that. I don't know if it was real or not, but to me it works. And I can't wait to. Yeah, I can't wait to see that in the ring at some point.
They have put her in every brand so far.
Who, Jade?
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently she's gonna be SmackDown.
Let's go.
No,
women's division is
about to be
stocked.
Yeah. Well, she needs to work with people that are really good. Like I would love to see her against Bailey. Unfortunately, Bailey's gonna lose that feud, but she can teach. Yeah, but she can teach her a lot. I mean, she be in good hands. Be in good hands. Then we had Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes defeating Austin Theory and Grayson
Just
Waller.
talked about that.
No,
Just
Grayson
said that.
Waller. Oh yeah, Grayson. Oh damn it, bro!
Bruh.
It's late. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
Oh, I know.
And you had the main
There's a
event.
damn button. The main
With
event.
the main event.
I hit the damn
The
circle.
main
And I
event
shouldn't
of
have.
LA Knight versus Solo Sikoa. And they had a decent match. Definitely Solo carry. LA Knight, look, man. LA Knight in the ring is like an old school wrestler that only depends on his gimmick in order for him to get over whenever it comes to his ring wrestling movement.
Well, he's a good
Wrestling
version
moves.
of Elias.
Yeah, so
Oh, and it pains
he
me.
kind of
Hurts me.
reminds
It hurts me 'cause I
he
love
kind of
him.
reminds me of John Cena's 5 Moves of Doom or whatever for everything.
Because at least John Cena, when he wrestled against somebody that was really good, he looked like $1 million. Like I saw him wrestle in person, AJ Styles, and it looked like a 10-star match, if it was in Japan. So I don't know. I don't know. He scares me a bit.
Yeah, because like it just seemed very slow. And like I get it that Solo
Bad.
is obviously not gonna be like high flying and things like that, but like LA Knight legitimately looked kind of like gassed. You know what I mean? And it hurts to say that. You know what I mean? Because like we love him on the pod, bro. Like you know what I mean? But it's like
I think they're trying to push him too much too fast. And it's
Well,
gonna be
the
like they
fans are
say,
gonna
like
like it,
como
bro.
la Puma, and it's just gonna go up and go down just as quickly as it went up.
well, all the fans are loving it because he's the biggest babyface right now.
Yeah, but how long is that gonna last? Like, is that sustainable?
Oh, we
is he
know that
somebody?
it's gonna-
Is he somebody that you could see 3 years from now or 5 years from now? Well, there's a WWE documentary about the rise of LA Knight. No, it's gonna be the rise and fall of LA Knight, and that's the problem.
We're
Because
gonna be
it's
covering that.
yeah, and it sucks because we like the guy, but
Yeah.
I understand time is not on necessarily on his side. Even though now wrestlers can wrestle till they're 45, 46, 48, and it's fine.
Boy,
right?
he's
And they're
super close
good.
to that.
Huh? The what?
He's super close to that.
Yeah, but at least you don't have to rush it to the point that it's like, okay, he's never had like any other title, like not the U.S. title, not a tag team title, not anything else, just the NXT title. That's it. Nothing else. In the main roster, he really hasn't done anything.
He's gonna be 41 on November 1st.
Oh, that's okay. How old is AJ Styles? He's like 44 already. AJ, right?
Yeah, but they're two different. I think they're like,
Actually, if you look at LA Knight style, it's better suited for a person that's older than AJ's because AJ depends a lot on his. It's like a point guard.
AJ
You know, it's a
is
better chance
46.
Coño. Bro, like that's a you know actually he's pretty old. I mean not old, but he's getting up there is Karrion Kross. I thought Karrion Kross was like 32. Old boy's like 38 or 39. I was like, damn, bro. Like his career is almost over. And he hasn't done anything.
He's poop.
No, like I say,
Wow. He's
not getting. Well, let's take away his Boricua card. He said, "Oh yeah, I
I
watched
already did, bro. He's white. That man white. But anyways, so then after that, you had LA Knight getting a dub because of interference from everybody else, from Jimmy Uso, and then John Cena gets involved,
Yeah,
right?
John Cena,
but then
Arroz
after,
Blanco, white rice, he's everywhere. Or
but
mashed
then
potatoes.
after LA Knight is celebrating, he turns around and he gets speared by Roman Reigns,
Beautiful
and
spear.
then we end up the night with Roman going, and then he just races the one to the sky.
That was good. That was a great ending. A great ending. The spear.
Yeah, he said to
I've
him-
always
he said
criticized Roman spear. This one looked like he meant it. Like I was like, oh shit. Like
Yeah, I mean, he said to him, "You're not on my level." Like whenever he was standing over him, he was like, "You're not on my level."
and the sad part is it's true.
Yeah,
He's not. He's Elias, a better version of Elias. and it sucks. And it sucks. And I like that he's starting to integrate those. That's a facts of life. Love that.
Yeah, whenever, but I mean, he said it in the promo at the beginning of the show. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm glad that, you're welcome for taking time off, because if that would have never happened, then you wouldn't be here. Like, technically, that's what he was saying. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like he's speaking facts right now.
Yeah, that's true.
I wanted to say to him, was like, who are you again? like, what have you done? Oh, wait, weren't you with that group with 2 other dudes and that chick? What was that group called? Well, Wise Man. What was that group called?
Maximum
the Maximum what? Oh, wasn't your name Maxine Dupree? Like
Max
about
Dupree.
a
No, Maxine is the other. She's cool.
Max Dupree about 6 months ago.
Dupree. You forgot that. Dupree. Which, bro,
he would have chewed him on the mic.
I felt so bad for him every time I'd see him, because you could tell LA Knight was miserable. I don't know if he drinks or not, but he definitely was drinking during that period of his life, because he's like, oh my God, this is so bad. I can just imagine Vince in the back. That's some good shit. Like, just falling back in the chair. Like, and poor LA Knight is like, oh God, this is so bad. Why am I doing this? Oh my God.
It would have been funny if Roman would have brought that out, though. Like, I thought.
He's probably saving that. He's probably saving that. He's probably saving that. If they're going to have a feud, he better save that.
Yo, if he says that, bro, it's just like, feud over.
Oh,
like he just chewed you on the mic. You have nothing else to say. You can't say shit.
Fatality. Flawless victory.
Straight up.
What it is.
Straight up. There's nothing else that you can say. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
Lo mata. And then another thing about LA Knight is that he's cool on the mic, but I don't think he has necessarily the mic skills of like The Rock or Stone Cold. Obviously, come on.
We all noticed that whenever
but there's not that oomph. Like that thing that's like,
we noticed that whenever he went against The Miz. And the best promo that he had, it was on that show that I went to. That was it. Mm-hmm. Which was the night before the pay-per-view.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So, but other than that, the first couple of times, it was like The Miz was just toying with him. You know what I mean? I don't think... I mean, like, realistically, LA Knight has never had experience of feuding with anybody that's really good on the microphone. So, like, he's now getting that. The Miz, you got Roman Reigns. He hasn't really... You have Bray Wyatt, R.I.P., you know what I mean? But, like, realistically, like, Bray Wyatt never cut a promo.
Bray Wyatt was a different thing. It was telling a story. It's kind of like Roman to a certain extent. Roman tells a story more than that, more than straight up promo. He and The Rock ain't Cena.
Yeah.
So it's like a completely different thing. Yeah.
But anyways, man, SmackDown was a 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, a 15 out of 10. It was awesome from start to finish. There was nothing that I did not like about the show.
I actually give it a 9 out of 10 for one reason.
Why?
It was not in the Tokyo Dome.
Shut the fuck up.
No, honestly,
I thought you were gonna say, well, Roman didn't defend the title for 4 months now.
That too. But I do think that it was a great show. Loved it. One thing I loved about it, there was never any moments that you could switch the channel, and I haven't seen that in months. I actually went to rewatch the show. Damn, everything.
And I had never done that. I usually just fast forward through the shit. I literally went back and rewatched it, all the matches and things like that.
I don't know if it was Triple H, Paul Heyman, or a combination of everybody, or who the hell did it. It was me. Just keep on doing it. Just keep on doing what you're doing.
I got a new job.
He did?
Yeah.
Well, so you're the main creative guy? So Vince is out, JJ's in. It's not Triple H, it's JJ. It's not Triple H, it's Double J.
Damn, what's my company's name? Endeavor.
Endeavor.
Yeah, they hit me out.
Endeavor. Like, bruh.
But anyways, don't forget to sign up for the memberships. Please, I need to pay my bills. He needs to pay his bills. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Hey, this was your boy JJ. You got Javi. Hey, peace.
Thank you.
Peace. Thank you.
Peace.
Una hora. Let's go.
Bam.